Fox coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
The first baseman.
Hit hard back up the middle. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Batting second. The second baseman.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Colton Wong. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Bauer has compiled over 1,100 innings of work over his major league career, and he's worked to exactly a 1.30 whip over those innings, so he's right around the major league average in that regard. Senzel is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product Paul DeYoung. Smoke on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And an easy play there from Moustakas, and that ends the inning. Cards leave 1. Cardinals nothing. Red. Jack Flaherty is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
1-1 to the Reds leadoff man.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Struck him out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Joey Votto is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here, 0-2.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
The next 0-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. An inning. Stepping up to the plate, Harrison Bader, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. And he fouls this one off. Bader is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Winker comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
That is good. The third baseman.
Ready now, Matt Carpenter. First offering on its way. No score here as we play inning number 2. Popped him up. Votto over to his left. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting seven. The left fielder.
So striding in, Tyler O'Neill. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he's back standing. Here's Dexter Fowler now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And try. Last half of the second set to go. Striding into the box, Mike Moustakas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. No balls and 1 strike. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Fouled off. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Stepping in, Tucker Barnhart, and we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And the pitch. And another foul ball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Bader is there, 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. New inning set to get underway. So stepping in, Jack Flaherty, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll pull into second with one away.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. So a runner in scoring position with two men gone, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product Paul DeYoung. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire. In now for the Reds, Jesse Winker, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Popped him up. There to take it in his car. Carpenter for the first out. Digging in, Freddie Galvis. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Galvis, a 5'10" switch hitter. This is his first year at the big league level. 2-1 now. Two and two.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
No balls and a strike to count. A 1 pitch on its way down the third baseline, and that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Over to third, but it's thrown away.
The right fielder, number 2,
Nick Castellanos now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Bauer over at second. Suarez on at first with 2 down. And that's taken for a called strike 2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 1-2. Here it is. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down.
Leading off for St. Louis.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love, you know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. There to take it is Votto, and there's one gone.
Up next to the Cardinals.
Striding in, Harrison Bader. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Grounded to short. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Winker will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and so up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
2-0 now. Here it comes. Popped him up. DeYoung shading to his right. 1 away.
The batter, number 9.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate. Down the first baseline. Taken in by Goldschmidt. The throw will go to third. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Runner at first following the error. And digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Tucker Barnhart. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart.
1-1.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Lifted down the line in left. Long run for the left fielder, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Goldschmidt in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in, Nick Senzel. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1. And he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the first pitch.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The batter, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Standing in now, Dexter Fowler, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Senzel's got it, and there's one gone. Stepping into the box, Jack Flaherty looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's set and the pitch. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
Whoa, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. No runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Walkney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And it's fouled away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 0-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. So here's the Reds pitcher, Trevor Bauer. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning. Ready once again, Colton Wong. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. Senzel is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 4.
Ready for another chance? Yadier Molina. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swing, and he pops him up. Here comes the right fielder. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Grounded down the third baseline. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Eugenio Suarez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. In is Joey Votto now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fouled off. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
DeYoung takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now back, second base.
Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Line toward the gap in left center. Winker arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The batter, the left fielder, Tyler.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Big swing at the knuckle curve. Gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Tyler O'Neill is the second out in the 7th inning. Pulled toward right center field. Senzel makes the play, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Tucker Barnhart. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Fowler, still ranging back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Into the box, Nick Senzel.
This is one of those situations you dream about.
Oh, look at this. He's up with it. The throw. Got him.
Now
Digging in once again, Jesse Winker. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Popped him up. Goldschmidt in foul ground. Oh, he brought it back. Ready for another shot now. Freddie Galvis. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here. That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Into the box, Trevor Bauer. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. The next to bat for St. Louis, Jack Flaherty. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First pitch on its way. The 0-1 on its way. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. This is in the air to left. Left fielder is on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Tommy Edman will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 19, Tommy Edman.
Pitch popped up. Suarez has room in foul territory. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Out in front of it, strike 1. Hit hard to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Tommy Edman stays in the ballgame in the 9-hole and takes over at second base.
Now playing second base, number 19, Tommy Edman.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
The 1-2. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, and I think the question becomes how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. The 1-1 home. To the left side, but it's well foul. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame. Coming to the plate now, Joey Votto. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. High in the air into shallow left center. Chasing after it is O'Neill. He gets there to make the play, and that ends. Yadi Molina digging in now, and his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Count now a ball and a strike. A 1-1. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Senzel backing up on it. He can't get there as it falls in.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt.
To the plate now, Matt Carpenter. As he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Brad Miller will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. (0-2) the count to Miller. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2. Also striding in, Dexter Fowler, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Lofted in the air out toward right center. He makes the catch, and the Reds move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over. A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score.
The final line score for our ball game.